Alrighty. It is Saturday, November 26th, 2022, and from the home studio in Middletown, Delaware, I'm Marshal Manlove from Delaware Sports and My Sports Reports. This, of course, being the Delaware edition, as evidenced by the Delaware Sports logo in the upper right-hand corner. If you've never watched my videos before, have heard of me before, join the many tens of millions of people in the club in which you find yourself. But more specifically, I've been covering local sports since the mid-90s, originally on a television show by the name of Delaware Sports, and DelawareSports.com was the first website of its kind in this region, actually, where we first aired a full-length sports highlight video show on there way before anybody. So I'm not just somebody who just came along all of a sudden, wanted to jump on the bandwagon. Then the economy crashed in 2008, 2009, ruined my business, went on to other things. And I hesitate to do videos sometimes because of what is just happening right now. Because this video stream just freezes my face in the nastiest positions. So basically, just want to talk about things in as positive a way as possible. But in this particular episode, in a little bit, I'm going to express my opinion about something that might not be so popular, but it's about time to express it about something in particular. But before we move on, this is brought to you by me, Marshal Manlove, stage hypnotist. If you'd like a funny, fascinating, and memorable experience for a party or an event that you are having, please consider my stage hypnosis show and find out all about it at MarshalManlove.com. And thanks go out to Jazzercise in Middletown. One of the proprietors there runs a very active Facebook group page for parents of high school athletes, and I'm happy to promote them because they are kind enough to post up links to the videos that I produce in there. My voice is a little off. I had a bit of a cold. It's congested. So I need to drink some coffee. I drink coffee anyway, whether I'm congested or not. That has no bearing on whether I drink coffee or not. I drink 3 pots a day. I think that's what keeps me alive at this point. So let's find out some of the things I'd like to talk about here today. And what do I decide to talk about? Things that cross my desk that interest me in some way. Yes, occasionally I get into scores and all, but we know what the scores are whenever there is a score, because there are sportscasters in the form of fans, or fans in the form of sportscasters at the sideline of every event, happily tweeting their scores and stuff like that, which is all good, but things that catch my attention are something like this. Audrey Everett from the Sanford School, their goalie in the field hockey team, recorded her 500th career save. And if you have a milestone like this that your athlete has reached, just send it to me at mysportsreports@gmail.com. Anything you want to try to send to me to catch my interest, that's the address to use, mysportsreports@gmail.com. Middletown's Gabby Riley from the Cavaliers soccer team was just named a regional All-American, and she was awarded this honor as a sophomore. Congratulations to her. University of Delaware field hockey stars Ashlyn Carr and Julia Duffhouse were named to the CAA All-Region team. No, it's the NFHCA All-Region team. They were first team All-CAA field hockey players. Morgan Hall, St. Mark's class of 2024, recently committed to the University of South Alabama, the Jaguars, Division I Sun Belt Conference. The Jags play to further her education and her athletic career. She is a catcher on the softball team. I believe she's a catcher. Brady Wardell from Conrad is committed to attend the University of Maryland and play for the baseball team. He's also a member of the Delaware Aces baseball program. 6'4", 200. Yeah, let's fix this picture, this video picture here. Come on, man. It's aggravating. And if you've never watched this before, I just live stream this, and unless there's a complete and total disaster of a technological problem, I just leave it as it is. It takes long enough to produce these as it is, and to edit everything, it just would double my amount of time. Michael Lane from William Penn is heading to Dover to attend Delaware State University, where he will join the baseball program. Brandon Grago from William Penn is staying in state to attend Wilmington University, where he will play for the baseball team. About 2 miles down the road, actually. Probably a good move. St. Andrews football team celebrated some program records this year. Frank Nasta set single school records in completions with 156. He's the quarterback, as you can tell by the QB in the upper right-hand corner of that picture there, and 1,815 yards passing. Milestones like this, program records, are things I like to talk about. So just send them to me if you have anything of the sort. There are 2 more from St. Andrews. Yaz Felton, their tight end, 13 touchdowns receiving this year, a single season school record. And Griffin Patterson, their wide receiver, 59 receptions this year, single season school record. Congratulations to those 3 Saints. And if you watch this at all, St. Andrews used to call themselves the Cardinals, and then it was the Saints. And then I've heard them say both. But proof here that they are going by Saints, at least on their football jerseys. You can see that. Let me blow that up. Saints. See? Evidence there that they call themselves the Saints. Now, the state high school football tournament is going on. 3 different divisions, districts, class, and there's all sorts of divisions and classes. It's 3 classes and, I don't know, 17 divisions or something like that. It's getting ridiculous, man. But these are playoff scores now. It's Laurel 49-14 over Tatnall. Wilmington Friends 49-12 over Lake Forest. Caravel shuts out Newark 42-0, and Smyrna shuts out Middletown 48-0. Now, we can't have 28 teams in playoffs, man. I don't even think there's 50 teams total that play football. What are we doing here? But you want to see what's really crazy? We can't just give everybody an opportunity to make the playoffs and give everybody honors. And I'm talking about being someone who likes to say positive things about people and acknowledge their efforts on the playing fields and courts and pools and etc. But it has to be special. And the term honor in itself means special in some way. Is it special to just give everybody an award or something like that? It's not. Look at this. So I've been putting together the all-conference and all-state shows, all right? And I've been asking everybody for 6 weeks now, please send me pictures of your award winners and all. And I don't know, maybe 20% of the people sent them in. I managed to get all the all cross-country teams and all-state volleyball teams. Still have like 3 pictures left for a couple of volleyball kids in one of the conferences. But this is football now. So on my Facebook page at Delaware Sports, you can find these to print it out and all. This is Class 3A District 2. First team, second team, and honorable mention, offense and defense. I mean, it would take me some time just to count all these names here, let alone read them off. All right, that's Class 3A District 2. Here's Class 3A District 1. I mean, we're talking about, we're almost up to 100 already. All right. Here's Class 2A District 3. First team, second team, honorable mention. Congratulations to all of them. Let me fix this stupid video again. I'm in a mood now all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm in a mood. Yeah, in a mood. Class 2A, District 2. Look at all these people. We got special teams too. Offense, defense, special teams, first team, second team, honorable mention. Class 2A, District 1. Same thing. Class 1A, District 1. And Class 1A District 2. Look at all these kids. Look at all these names. This isn't special after a while, right? It isn't. Now, I'm on this show going to do the best that I can to get pictures of all these people. But the show length is going to be 7 hours long. It's good. First of all, I'm not going to get them all because people just ignore my requests. That's another story. But let's just say, hypothetically, that all these coaches actually do send me pictures of all these kids. And I sit here and do a show and say, all right, we're going to do the all-district, all-conference football teams. Pull up a pillow and have the refrigerator stocked with enough food, snacks, and beverages to sit and watch this. Okay? This is crazy. And congratulations to everybody. I'm not taking the congratulations away. The kids themselves aren't responsible for this. It's the coaches, okay? It's the coaches who have decided to do all this. We play 3 different state champions and put everybody in the playoffs. When we had the COVID years and the schedule was smaller, okay, have an open tournament. Well, that's fine. But we can't have these scores, 42-0. Those are all running clock scores. Those are all mercy rule scores in playoffs. I understand it can happen from time to time, right? But that's an outlier. This is every single game from yesterday had mercy rule scores. And somebody's going to get hurt. And in one case, there was a fight, too, at the end of the game. Don't know why, but I'll bet you had something to do with running up a score. You hear all that, too, right? And we had to stop the fighting at the football games. In the stands, on the fields. This has to stop, or let's just stop playing football, okay? Because it's getting really out of hand. We had, 2 shootings near football games this year. Now, for a couple of weeks, we had to only have people who were related to the players attend. That's not fun. It's not fun. Sports are supposed to be fun. They're games. They're supposed to be fun. Let's make them fun. Make the earning their way into the playoffs a special thing. Make earning an all postseason honor a special thing. And let's get back to some sanity with football here, high school football in our state. Yeah, that's my rant. I don't like to rant. But if I'm going to cover local sports, I have to talk about football. But that's one of the reasons I hesitate to talk about it, because that's just crazy. It's why I like to go to field hockey games and cross-country meets and volleyball matches. The soccer's getting a little out of hand, too. I'd prefer to go to the girls' soccer games as opposed to the boys, but they can get a little crazy on the sidelines there, too. You soccer fans, and you know what we're talking about because the World Cup's going on. You see all the chaos that's happening there as well. I like to go someplace. It's supposed to be a release, right? Why are we fighting all the time? So there's 2 different rants I'm going on there about the fighting and the name calling and the way people treat referees. I know because I'm a referee, right? And this thing with just giving trophies to everybody has to stop. It's not special. It just isn't. Come on, man. Ugh, I really didn't want to go all there, but it's just in my face all the time. So trying to cover local sports, find out all the positive things kids are doing, and all this negative stuff comes up. And then it's just a personal opinion about awarding people all these trophies, participation trophies is what it comes down to, and it's just something I'm personally against. But it's not the kids' fault. That's not the kids' fault. Don't get me wrong. Kids work hard. It's okay to acknowledge them, but let's make it special. Let's make it more special somehow. All right? Special thanks go out to my wonderful, beautiful wife, Donnie, and my friends Joey B, Tommy K, supporters from day one. Thanks to Kelly R, Ann W, Dana S, and anybody else who regularly supports the show. I appreciate that. You can support it by liking, sharing, and subscribing on whatever platform you find this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Marshal Manlove, and now from the home studio in Middletown, Delaware, I shall be gone. Yeah. Have a good weekend. Go watch some blowout football games somewhere around the state here. So much for being positive all the time, I guess.